When you personally sin, you throw open the door for something demonic to get a stronghold, not only in you, but in your household. This is why the scripture says the sins of the fathers are cast to the third and the fourth generation. Because when you make unwise choices, you open the door, it infiltrates you, but then it also affects the generations to come thereafter. And on the converse side, when you stand for righteousness, when you stand against the darkness to protect your household, not only physically, but spiritually, that the blessing of the Lord is upon you for 1,000 generations. And see, this is what's going on right now. See, in this nation now for decades, so many people, particularly men, have thrown open the door to allow darkness into their own home, to allow the demonic to reap destruction upon themselves and the people around them. And the consequence now is that the landscape of society is so broken and so wounded. And see, this is why it behooves every person who is a Christian to take a stand that no longer will I allow darkness into my home. And that we would take a stand for the nation to pray against the spirits of darkness that have authority over this nation, that they would be confused and bound. You see, I believe that every prayer that you utter is a stand against the darkness. Unless it's some selfish, foolish prayer. And every time that you worship God, it is a stand against the darkness. When I did a series on prayer here a couple years ago, I was saying that worship is a form of prayer. You are standing against the darkness when you worship God. You see, because I used to say to my sons, if you wait until you get into a situation where you are tempted to decide what you will do, you will fail. But if you are building a life with him and walking with him, that is with Christ, and you are consistent in your choices, when you face great temptation, you will turn away from them.